Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know already, I'm a pretty big fan of Bandai games. I played a lot of Dragon Ball, helped out where I could in some Dragon Ball tournaments, just played so much. I was going to multiple locals a week. I had everything that you could have pretty in the game. I was a big advocate for this is my favorite trading card game. And then Battle Spirits came out, and I was like, this is amazing. This is another Bandai game. If we look where that's at now, not doing so hot. And then One Piece came around, and I was like, you know what? I dig the One Piece trading card game. I think this is pretty fun. It's pretty cool. These tournaments are going so well. Bandai's doing a very good job of hosting everything, doing some ban list stuff where they need to. And that's my transition to the next thing I'm about to say. This ban list. What can I say? We all know what I'm talking about now. The Nami got hit. The Nami got banned. The Dan thing. I don't know his name. The Curly Dan. I believe that's what his name is. Newgate banned, and the Marco. All those cards got hit, banned, or I believe some of them got restricted. But there was a ban list. It happened last week, and there was a ban list. So if you're like me, then maybe you sold some of those cards. Maybe you sold some Namis. Maybe you had a couple hundreds of dollars worth of Namis sitting around that are just slowly going down on TCG Player, and you're like, I can't play this. Why do I want this? I'd rather put the investment into something that I want to use for a different deck. Maybe you like yellow. Maybe you want to play your pretty yellow cards. Those big moms went up when the ban list came out, so do those Kara Curries. They've settled down a little bit more now, but a pretty yellow deck that could be attainable if I just got rid of my Namis. And so I think earlier today, the Nami was at about 150 bucks. Before, it was selling for a little over 200, and then earlier today it was at 150 bucks. And then I went online. I went in a group chat and I saw something really stupid. That seemed like a joke. It seemed like something that could never be the case. But you do some investigation, you see a Facebook post that was edited by the One Piece Trading Card Game official page, and you see that they decided to do some takesies backsies. Maybe that was their intention the entire time, but today it was edited, and it even said edited on November 7th, the date. This list will only take place for a month. So those Namis that you just sold for, let's say you sold them right when it got announced that it was banned, who wanted to buy them? I wanted to get rid of them. Who wanted to buy them? Maybe I got $400 for the set. Maybe I got $500. Maybe I got six. Six would be nice. That's $150 a piece. If I sold them anywhere like TCG Player, I didn't get 6. I paid fees. I'm walking away with about 5. Flash forward to today. Nami's unbanned. We're only banning it for a month. Then set 5 comes out, changed the game a little bit, but guess what? Red is probably still going to be really good. So what are those Namis at now, you might think? Well, they were just at 400 when I just looked. 1,600 for a play set. Sign me up right there. They're more than they used to be. Everybody freaked out and bought them all. Everybody sold all theirs. There's just probably a couple hundred Namis that are just in transition to their new homes. Their new owners are probably like, wow, I made money because I'm helping somebody out. And somebody else is like, wow, I could have waited a week, but who would have thought? Who would have thought my card got unbanned? So that's where I'm at right now. I'm not happy. I think that's really lame. And I love Bandai. I've played their games forever. But man, they always find a way to do something. I'm like, well, maybe we shouldn't have done that. And that's what they did. They shouldn't have done that. That's ridiculous. For the last week, we thought the meta was going to change so much, and it just is irrelevant now. It's a month of playing with these cards restricted. That is so lame. Who's going to want to play for this next month? Who's going to, practice playing a format that is only relevant for a month? When set 5 comes out and all this stuff just they release the floodgates again. That's what's going to happen. And I just feel really, really crappy about everything because just people thought it was done. People thought it was the end of an era. I say end of an era. It's only been, the game's been out for a year or so. But still, it's frustrating. It's really frustrating seeing, because I always get very excited when a ban list comes out. It means we get to do something different for a while. And we do get to do something different for a while. I mean, until set 5, set 5 comes out, it's a whole new meta. And this next month is something different. But still, you can understand my frustration especially when it's coming from a collector standpoint or just like a player. Like, if I see a card that I have worth $200 get banned, why would I want to have that card when I could put all that money into something new that I want to play? And that doesn't mean I'm not going to play these decks now. Got all this pretty yellow stuff. I do want to play the yellow deck, especially now that I have them all coming in. But I can't imagine that I'm going to then sell all the yellow stuff to get the Namis back. And I can't. The card's doubled. Just because people are buying and selling them right now. There was a point today where they were almost at like $500-600 a piece. Just because they all just got cleared. Everybody just wiped them. And then people are just relisting them. I don't know if any sold for that $500 price, but it's probably not going to heal that much. I cannot see the Nami going back to $200. And I think that's really lame. So, some concluding thoughts on this quick little video. That was a mistake. Why are we doing takesies backsies? Something must have happened, or they must have gotten some backlash to warrant changing it this late into it. I can imagine if in the post it said, hey, this is only going to take place for a month, then everything would be fine. Who would care? Your cards would still be worth the same amount that they were, and nothing changes. But for it to happen, like, what is it, like just about a week? Like close to a week after it happened? I think it was 5 days. I think that something happened where they were like, hey, maybe we shouldn't have done this, and the only way we can fix this right now is to just do a takesies backsies, which is really, really crappy for the players. It's really crappy for the people that spent these last 5 days trying to figure out what they're going to do. There's some big events coming up. But yeah, I'm frustrated. You should be too. That's all I have to say about it. Long live Dragon Ball Super. That game's going to be around when I have kids. One Piece probably will. I've never touched Digimon, but it don't look like it's going anywhere. Battle Spirits, 2 more sets and it's done. See you guys.